to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at these two heavy hitter MRGs. Both of these watches have a list price of $3,000 and they are both in stock now at ArizonaFineTime.com. But before we learn about these MRGs, here's a little bit more about Arizona Fine Time. Arizona Fine Time is located in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'll leave a link to their website in the description. They stock many luxurious and great brands like Maurice Lacroix, Seiko, Seiko Lux, Tutima, Luminox, Laco, Mule Glasuit, and exclusive brands like high-end G-Shock, Accutron, Ball, and many others. Come check us out and you're going to love what you see. Thanks. Okay guys, we're back. Now these are the two heavy hitter MRGs we're going to be looking at. One red, one blue. The blue one's the newer module. The red one's the older module. The red one does have two older party tricks, but the blue one also has a fantastic feature too. Before we look at these, this is going to be the new one. And this is the MRGB2000B-1A in blue and gold. And this has the beautiful folded fan pattern around the outside of the re-halt. These watches have the exact same outer case. All DLC diamond-like coating and PVD gold plating and beautiful buttons on here and mechanics. Now these watches are all made of grade 5 titanium. Now here is the original heavy hitter, the Akazonae, and this one is in the exact same case but it has an older module, and the Akazonae is the MRGG1000B-1A4. Now this has a module 5411, which is the older module, and this one doesn't have as fast as hands. It doesn't have as quick as motors. The stepper motors in the new one are a lot faster, but in this one, they're also unique too. Let's start off with the older model to show you what this has. This has Bluetooth, it has multi-band 6, and it also has a GPS, as you can see right down here at the bottom, global positioning system, and you see the globe right here. So this can pick up a satellite, and the other one can't. The other one's just multi-band 6, atomic. They're both atomic and also Bluetooth, but you really don't need it with today's smartphones technology. But this one is going to be the better standalone unit. But who doesn't have a cell phone these days? You know, they both have really great anti-reflective crystals, and the main difference in the features is on this one, when you go to the stopwatch, this has a 1/100th counter. Now I'll show you. I'll let the stopwatch reset on here, and then I'll go to this one, go to the stopwatch. As you can see, the hands are much faster on this one. Now let's start the stopwatches at the same time and I'll show you the difference. See the stopwatch, 1 tick per second. On Akazonae, it does it in hundreds, and every second that second hand sweeps all the way around, while the new one just does 1 hertz stopwatch. So that's the main difference as far as the stopwatches goes. This is 1/100th, and this is going to be 1/10th. And here is your sub dial down here. Now after 30 seconds, as you can see, it lines up, and then once you hit the stop button, it'll stop wherever your timing stops. On this one, it just keeps going. So same thing, same difference, just a little bit of a different module. Now the other thing that is different is that this one does have a GPS acquisition, and this one is just multi-band 6 and Bluetooth. So the older one does have GPS, but it is a slower module. Now they both have 200 meters of water resistance, alarms. They both can hook up to your phone, and they feature. Look how fast that hand acquisition is. Let's look at the other one. Let's go back to reset. See, the hand's not turning as fast. So you do have a more powerful stepper motors in the newer one. Now these cases, if you look at the cases, they are the exact same cases. There's nothing different about them. Same thickness, same weight, same beautiful band, same lock. The Akazonae gets a gold button on the band, and this one doesn't. And another difference is the indices. Since this has a different dial, it has different indices, as you can see. They're both beautifully diamond cut indices of the highest quality. Both have sword style hands. A little bit different, and the loom is different. Now the Akazonae has green Neo Bright, and the blue one has blue Neo Bright. And let's light these up to show you what they look like at night. Now this is going to be their transitional loom, and you're going to see that the Akazonae has bicolored Neo Bright. Let me show you. This is the transitional loom on them. Both of them are going to last all night. Extremely powerful loom. But the Akazonae has a bicolored loom. It has green hands, and then a different color, more blue, green, teal green indices, while the blue one just has bright blue Neo Bright. I'll darken it out so you can see that better. Now you can see that the Akazonae does have bicolored loom. And both of these last all night, so I'm not going to say one is better than the other. They're, like I said, they're just different model years, different modules. But like I said, buy them both. They're both at ArizonaFineTime.com available right now. They're both beautiful. They're both always going to be exactly right. I noticed the time is off on both of them a little bit. That's because this one hasn't picked up the GPS yet. The Akazonae is the exact same time as my G-Shock. This one hasn't picked the signal up. Once it picks the signal up tonight, this one will set back to the atomic time. And so these watches are just has so many different features to them. They're just awesome. You can do push this button right here, and as you can see, they're both going to receiving mode. I don't know which one would receive the signal the fastest. I really haven't timed them, but they're both on par with each other. They both have LED backlights. You see they're in different places. The blue one is right between the 5 and the 6, and the Akazonae is between the 6 and the 7. But they both have very powerful LED lights, and they both have tough solar movements in them. You can't go wrong with either of them. These go for $3,000 each, and they're available right now at Arizona Fine Time. Let me know which one you think is better. That's why I showed them to you both at the same time. I just want to get an opinion and see what's going on in your heads. But Arizona Fine Time is the #1 dealer in the nation for high-end G-Shocks. We have the best selection and almost always have special G-Shocks and MRGs in stock. That's the Watch Runs Over for today. My name is Biggie. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless, and please subscribe.